Hey guys, I'm here with another interview. I actually have the pleasure to talk to kaSing from Team Vitality after his victory. And you guys, of course, played Kog'Maw with a Tahm Kench combo. Was it something that you planned out beforehand, or what was the thought process behind that? Just pick Kog'Maw and then build a comp around him?
Well, as you know, like Kog'Maw is technically a hyper carry. Like once you get Rage Blade, Hurricane, and then you can even have one more item. And when you get to like 3 item Kog'Maw, you pretty much turn into like killing machine where you just stand there and kill everyone. And obviously, to do that, you have to be protected as well by your team. And that's why we had like a Lulu and Tahm Kench. I think is like the best kind of support that kind of fits him the most because you don't really need like extra shield stats when you have Lulu, and you don't really need like more AD like from Janna. I mean, Morgana probably would be a better like maybe better in some cases, but I just feel like Tahm Kench does it all. Like you can eat whoever on the team, and as you saw, like when Gregas tried to engage or Malphite, I just eat the guy and we run away, and it's perfect. So
All right. So at the start of the split, people thought about like Team Vitality as a bit of inconsistent team, but this game probably proved that you guys are very capable of playing like a very clean game. Do you think that it was maybe unicorns not playing to their best, or is it just Team Vitality actually improved to that point where you can just say, hey, we can beat top teams without problems?
well, personally, like when we last played against unicorns, like when we lost to them, that was more that we beat ourselves. Like first we kind of misplayed the entire like lane swaps. Oh, sorry, we played the lane swap scenario well, but then after mid game we got like a bit what's it called, disrespectful in terms of knowing when we can pick fights. And I think that was the game where Corki got like double kill for free at top, and then after we lost like a lot on the map. And I think overall, like over the past weeks, we've just been improving, like only focusing on improving. Because I just feel like, for me, to make this team, like our goal is obviously not like obviously is to win the split, but my main goal now is obviously to get back to Worlds and actually perform there rather than lose in group stages. So yeah, that's that's all I have to say. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So, of course, COBSHOT is like one big carry of your team, and over the last, we talked about this off camera, where you think that COBSHOT adjusted like his style to more of like a supportive role when he has to. Do you think it was just like, is it improvement as a team right now to have him play a supportive role and kind of let Kyanan do the carry work with Kog'Maw? What do you think is like the general process behind that?
Well, generally, it's like we don't want to be a team seen as, COBSHOT carries everyone and we just give all the resources to him. So I think right now it's like we want to be flexible with our playstyles and champion pool especially. So when we know that something is really OP in a meta, such as Kog'Maw right now, then obviously the AD carry is the one that's actually going to do the damage. So COBSHOT, like knowingly, is able to play like a supportive style as well as just being like a really beast carry guy. So yeah, I think right now it's like we're all really chill about when we have to play another champion. So I think that's the best part about Vitality.
All right, fair enough. So preparing for a game, what is like the usual Team Vitality preparation? I know that team like Sean's, I had an interview yesterday with him. He was very outspoken about how he runs the team pretty much. And do you think it's just like more of a democracy, or do you guys just listen to like Sean's or like what he has to offer to the team?
I actually think there's more like a hierarchy within our team. It's like obviously it's not like in terms of power, like oh this guy has the is the highest, like this guy says everything, blah blah blah. Yeah. But it's more in terms of knowing who listens to whenever someone like talks, especially in like making the calls. So right now it's like in our team, I'm usually the one that calls like the plan, the macro play, etc. etc. And regarding like where me and should go, and everyone like eventually just listens to the plan. And I think it's like me first. Oh, I say the plan, and then the soul laners tell me the the lane statuses and stuff, TPs and blah blah blah. Then me, Shook, and Hyanan are the ones that just move around. So yeah.
All right, fair enough. So the split is maybe not even coming to an end, but what do you think is like gonna be like the main difference between preparing for a single game in comparison to preparing for like a playoff series? Do you think you have any problems adjusting in that team? Because I mean, you all have like veteran player status, maybe.
I think I actually prefer like best of 3 games or longer games than just best of 1, because personally I don't feel like best of 1s really showcase that much in terms of like how a team can progress throughout a series. Like some teams can play probably worse or better when it comes to 3 games, or worse depending on how the players react. Like let's say they lose the first game, then maybe the players tilt and stuff. But I think in general having like a best of 3 series like shows more about a team and how they can adapt to some certain picks or strategies.
So if you look at the standings right now, do you think the standings would stay the same, or do you think that maybe a team is like better at best of series than others, or maybe like newer teams like G2 don't have the experience to actually manage to like pull a clean victory in that best of series? Or what's your general take on the current standings in like playoffs format?
I actually think the current standings, like with us, HTK, Unicorns Love, and G2 so far, like I think us and HTK will probably stay around top 2, and the rest is like 3 to 6 is around UOL, G2, Fnatic, and Origin. And yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, I think we can leave it at that, and a lot of people might agree with you on that one. Thank you again for your time. Always a pleasure to talk to you. And if you guys want to listen to more interviews, you can check them out at thescore esports.com. Make sure to see all of them, and yeah, see you next time, guys.